Hi, today I would like to introduce how you can use IBM Bob as an AI modernization advisor. One of the biggest challenges our customer faces is modernizing their existing IBM App Connect Enterprise landscape to a container or a Kubernetes or an OpenShift platform. Before they can even start migrating, they need to answer some difficult questions. What migration asset do I have? Which application should I modernize first? How much effort will it take? What are the risks associated with it? Today, these assessments are largely manual. Architects spend days or sometimes weeks reviewing message flows, ESQL, bar files, policies, and configurations before they can produce a modernization plan. Our goal was simple. Can AI do this assessment in minutes instead of weeks? That's exactly what we want to demonstrate today. IBM Bob as an AI modernization advisor for any migration journey. Let's start with the challenge on the left hand side of the slide. Customers often have hundreds of integration servers and thousands of integration artifacts accumulated over many years. They have limited visibility into their integration landscape, manual and time consuming modernization assessments, and difficulty in estimation migration effort and the risks associated. These challenges slow down the initiatives and increase the project cost. Our solution leverages IBM Bob together with an ACE artifacts to analyze the customer existing integration environment. Instead of manually reviewing message flows and configurations, Bob reasons over the integration media, including message flows, ESQL, bar files, policies, adapters, and deployment artifacts to generate AI driven modernization guidance. Instead of waiting days or weeks for a manual assessment, architects receive actionable insight in minutes, enabling them to prioritize applications, estimate the migration effort, identify risks, and accelerate their journey towards the container platform. Let's move on to the next slide. Okay, so here I have captured the different customer pain points and the associated prompts over there. So if somebody wants to try this, try to use this prompt based upon the customer pain points area, so they can try it out and run it out. So here, what in today's demo, what I will demonstrate in these two scenario. The first one is your enterprise modernization assessment through a Bob cell, and then secondly with an enterprise ready estimation, that is for an IBM consulting lead, right? They want to prepare a modernization proposal. For that, we are sharing this prompt that could be helpful to get this report generated for the complete integration stack to modernize for the modernization plan. So let's quickly jump to the demo part. So what I want to show you over here. So this is my toolkit window for my App Connect. Here I have a list of flows or services deployed on App Connect server. So there are some V8 sample flows, right, and some V10 sample flows over here. So they are typically different services which has been used in the previous version of the products, and sometimes and there are other scenarios for V11 that this different artifacts are there. So right, so this is something flow deployed over there, and we want to, the main idea is to understand what type of flows are there, what versions can be migrated easily, and what is migration effort and all that we try to see over here. So okay, so these are my different flows, and if I want to go to this Bob shell, right, this is my Bob over here. Okay, so in the Bob I have just used the same repository. Okay, so all these files over there. So I would like to instruct the Bob to analyze all these services which are there in the its directories, and give me recommendation about this these services, what type of complexity, what type of effort is required. So we will try to write a prompt over here and check it out. Okay, so let me copy this prompt over here. So this is my prompt, and in the prompt I am asking Bob that you are an IBM consulting lead responsible for preparing a customer modernization proposal, and analyze this attached IBM Enterprise workspace. This is my workspace over there. Estimate the complete migration effort to a cloud pack for integration journey, and in doing so generate an estimation workbook in .html format, and this estimation should correct should have the executive summary, migration complexity assessment, and then inventory list of application deployed, and activity wise and all that. This is the format I am trying to give it out. And then resource planning, then assumptions, risks, dependencies, project lines, total report, then project manager report, grand total, and recommended migration process, right, phases. Okay, so here I am especially telling that use realistic IBM consulting estimates based upon the complexity of the integration asset instead of generic value. So I save it out. Okay, so here I have different modes over here. So I can use WMB IBM modern plan or any agentic plan. So let's go with this plan, and let's run it out of the prompt. So now Bob is trying to choose the skills. So it's going to take some time. So we'll wait on it. So just hold on it. So they tried to complete this report, right? Okay, so let me open and show you. Okay, so this is given the wonderful executive summary. Something total integration project 26 message flow 20 plus. Okay, core migration for 237 days. For PM is 27 days. It has given me the migration complexity assessment. Okay, and also it given me the application inventory name, right? So what type of the service are there, what type of framework they are using up, which version are they right now. Okay, and what is the integration pattern over there. So how is it more complex, and already it's saying complex level is high, which may need 18 mandates. Okay, so it has given me the complete inventory and that and the estimation effort and the complexity level. So there are some shared libraries also which has been also given a report over here. And how much is the estimation effort in the phase wise manner, right? In phase wise discovery and assessment, right? Mm. Okay, so by 2 weeks this should be over, right? Okay, and environment total something, right? Environment setup and all that. If somebody wants to set up an environment, what is going to how much is the effort required over there? So it will be week 3 and 4, 2 weeks, 6 days, and then application migration, right? So start with phase 3. Then your phase 4 start with testing and quality assurance, and then cut over and hypercare, this one, and resource planning talks about. Okay, so it's talking about AS migration architect, then developer role, then the architect role. Since there's some MQ services, we need MQ specialist, build engineers, and a project manager. Okay, so there are some risks involved over saying that Java 11 been used, MLM message model been used. So there is ODM connectivity to the ODM servers. Some of the JDBC to ODBC management may be required. So dependency, project lines, and all that. So it given a complete estimation and all that. So it's good, right? It's given me a plate. So this could be helpful for any IBM consultant services people to use this report effectively in their RFP response or any work breakdown structure over there, right? So they can be largely used over there. Looks good, yeah. So you are the IBM consultant lead responsible for preparing customer management proposal, right? So this is um, prompt we have used it out. Now we have used one more prompt for your modern assessment. Okay, something that you have customer pain point, right? About this how he will start, from where he will start the migration and all that, right? So in this case, what we will do, we will open this toolkit window. Yes, toolkit is here. Okay, so here we want to use the prompt, right? So what I do, I go to terminal window and say click OK. Okay, so here I am going to give a prompt over here. So I'll paste my prompt over here. So this prompt talks about so it's a big prompt, right? So so it's telling that act as a senior IBM integration modernization architect with expertise in the IBM App Connect Enterprise, and then you identify the integration patterns with the cloud for, and the cloud for integration, right? So he is asking Bob as an senior IBM integration architect. You have just expertise on the IBM App Connect Enterprise and the expertise on integration patterns and the cloud for integration. Now analyze it to complete IBM API Connect Enterprise workspace. So again, this is workspace, same workspace, and then all the workspace, and then message flows, your ESQL statement and all that. So identify each of them and identify the integration technology patterns used over here. So which type of protocol they are using up. Okay, this is a complete prompt over here. And finally, you give me the report, right? So report I'm asking to generate um, present result in the structure report in .html file, right? So I'm asking to prepare a .html file with summary table and technology patterns statistics suitable for enterprise architecture and modernization planning. This is my prompt over here on the Bob cell. This is my Bob cell over here, and I give this prompt. It's trying to load. It's trying to execute a prompt. So it is still running up and still working on the prompt. It is still running up. So this has created me a report at this location. So IBM AS integration pattern analysis report. So let's go there and yeah. Let me open in Firefox. Okay, so it is given me in again in nice representative format. So it has given some summary as a 26 applications reviewed, analyzed, 8 as integration patterns identified, 8 integration patterns identified, and 12 legacy service application, and 6 are modern REST API calls. Okay. So there's a high opportunity moderation opportunity over there. So you can convert this SOAP message to REST API call, MQ to Kafka or event streams over there. So it's given me also recommendation and opportunities where it lies. And again, it's given me detail analysis about each and every API that is scanned over there. So country API, HR source, ODBC, and these are basic service. Okay, so let's go down more further. Okay, so which are high and low, right? This is high service, high complexity, medium complexity, low, and this is right. So this is okay. So it given me a successful this complexity level also. Okay, so these are the applications which have multiple integration patterns, right? So with MQ database and all that. And if I want to migrate to a cloud path integration, right? So what are things I have to take care of it out. Okay, so to REST migration, MQ to event stream migrations. Okay. Hmm. Or given me extra benefit, right? Reduction in integration with this one, 40% improvement in system performance and all that, right? Yeah. Okay. So we have got this report. So okay. So I'll share it out, and to conclude, right? So we have executed this prompt via the shell prompt and this command via Bob UI. Okay, proposal ready estimation and all that. So to summarize this, right? So IBM Bob as an AI modernization advisor helps to transform the most of the time consuming phase of modernization data assessment by analyzing your existing App Connect enterprise artifacts and the solution automatically generates the migration insights, estimation efforts, and identify reusable assets and recommends a modernization roadmap also. Mm. So thank you. I would like to thank you, and I would like now to demonstrate how this. Okay, so thanks very much, and I hope your this demonstration was useful as IBM Bob uses an AI modernization advisor, which has performed necessary assessment and generates actionable modernization guidelines. Thank you.